I'm taking my experience of how the last few days have been going as kind of evidence that progress in life isn't linear, especially with specific things, but for the most part, just about everything. If you're going through a shit situation and you're trying to get better, the progress is not linear in the slightest. You could be doing a lot better overall, but you could still have shit days. And I overall been having a lot better days. Overall, the days have been much better, but in terms of day by day, not the greatest. This was a very slow week for me. Wasn't necessarily bad, you know, I wasn't sad or anything, just kind of living. Can't beat yourself up though for having bad days. Kind of learned that. I used to always get mad at myself if I had a bad day because it felt like I wasn't getting better. Felt like I was just stuck in the same situation mentally. But when I realized that it's okay to have bad days but still be moving forward, then it kind of helped out a lot. It helped me not beat myself up for having not perfect days all the time, because I know that I'm not going to be having the greatest time for a while, but I know that I'll be getting better each and every day. I just have to not worry so much about external validation. That was definitely a big problem I had, where I didn't even really recognize it. I thought I kind of moved past doing things for other people, but I was mistaken. Apparently, I still have some internal wound of always needing to please others. I guess that hasn't gone away like I thought. I'm going away from it now, and it's a lot better. It's been a lot easier. I'd say overall, I'm focusing a lot more on myself than I have in the past. I'm doing things that make me happy definitely make me feel better throughout a day. Because even doing YouTube stuff, it doesn't feel like a burden having to come home and record these kind of videos like it did with the For Honor ones. So that's been a really nice change. I know it's not the best idea YouTube-wise because the metrics are getting destroyed, but it's fine. I'm having a better time doing it, so I know that it'll pay off in the future. It might just be slow right now, but I know it'll be worth it. You know, it doesn't have to be going perfectly right now. Obviously, when I started making other videos, I wasn't getting all the views I have now. So I just have to remember that just because I made it to a certain point with my current channel, that it's not gonna directly translate, I guess, into the new style for a bit. I'm gonna have to rebuild the way I built my whole algorithm for my current channel. And I'm not sure when or if I'm ever going to remove the current videos I have on my on my channel. I don't know if they will be a detriment overall or if it'll help me out, because I mean I still get views and stuff from those videos, so I'll have to figure that out. I think it might hurt me in the long run, if I'm being honest, so I might eventually private them at some point depending on how well these ones do. That's something I have to figure out in the future, and I need to make sure I'm not letting the metrics of my YouTube channel bring me down, because I've been doing a really good job at getting through this as best as I can. It has not been easy at all, but I have definitely been doing the best that I can, and I'm definitely proud of myself for the progress that I've made. It'll take a long time, I think, to be able to break free entirely from this stuff, but I do know eventually I will, and that's all I can be thankful for, is that I know there is a guarantee that I will get through it. If there's one thing that is guaranteed, is that I will push through no matter how hard it gets. I will not let this win. I think if the future holds some good things for me, even though I can't see any of it right now. I'm very confident in the fact that whatever I'm doing now and the shit that I'm going through right now will pay off, and that whatever I'm going through right now is just making room for the things that I'm gonna get in the future. I may be delulu, but you know, that's kind of the way to go through life, I guess. Delusionally optimistic. It's kind of a play. Just knowing that things will always get better. That way I'm not dwelling on the past. That's the best thing. Because there was a point in my life, you know, back in high school where I thought that that was gonna be the end of my world. And here I am, still alive. Whoa. If I were to look at my life as like zooming out all the way and looking at it as a whole, overall, my progress has been going up with my life, but if you were to like zoom in on individual years, you can definitely see how it is not linear, and the fact that I've had some really bad days all the time. So I can't keep beating myself up, and none of you guys should be beating yourself up if you're having bad days, because everyone has them. Even if you're, you know, trying to do better, can't beat yourself up if you're not exactly having the easiest time. Because I definitely am upset, or would get upset sometimes when I would think that I'm not healing or I'm not progressing through this stuff in the most efficient or effective way possible. But what I really realize is that there is no efficient or effective way to heal. There's definitely wrong ways to do it, but, you know, going through it the right way is definitely always going to be difficult, because the easiest way and the wrong way to go through stuff like this is just to fill it with distractions or negative distractions. There's some distractions that are, you know, okay, like hobbies and stuff, and there's other ones that are not, like drugs or other people. Those are things you don't want to do, because that's just a temporary feeling that you're chasing, and it's not, you know, it's not going to help you in the long run. At the end of the day, you'll most likely look back and regret those things anyway. So if I can, I'm gonna avoid attempting them anyway. I'd rather not get mad at myself for doing regretful things. You know, it's kind of weird. Sometimes I'll almost catch myself smiling, even like through all the bullshit that I've been experiencing these last few months. Sometimes I do catch myself smiling and having good moments, which is really shocking, because I don't even know what I would be smiling about, honestly. I have, like, truthfully no reason to be smiling other than the fact that I'm still going. That's about it. Nothing super awesome has been happening. Haven't gotten anything, you know, super cool at work. My YouTube channel hasn't blown up, like, significantly to where I'm making the big bucks. I haven't had someone come into my life that's, you know, helping me through this stuff. Like, it's just, I'm just here, but somehow I'm still smiling through it. Like, there's still something inside. Big pause on this. There's something inside me that is keeping me going and like smiling throughout all this stuff. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's the fact that I'm just not holding on to anything anymore. That I feel free. I feel as if I'm, you know, I'm not holding on to something that had no problem letting me go. That could be it. Feeling a sense of freedom, I guess. Being able to fully express myself and be me unapologetically. I think that might be the method. I think that might be what the case is. I'm trying to find abundance. That's my next, what's it called? I'm trying to find the word, but I can't think of it. Not roadblock. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out what the word is for, like, it's not a goal. I really have no, oh my god, I'm lost. I'm lost in my own thought. People always say that you should like search for abundance and stuff. That's kind of what I'm trying to do, is find abundance in my job and stuff, or like money, people. There's some things that I'm just trying to find, but they haven't necessarily showed up yet. So maybe it's waiting for the right time to reveal itself. You know, since I'm out here by myself now and don't have anyone to necessarily share my life and myself with and stuff, you know, the only thing I can do is put it back into myself. So that's kind of what I'm going to be doing with the YouTube channel, where my passion's going to be back onto this, and that's why I'm changing the style entirely, because I know that For Honor was fun at a time, but now that it's not for me, I just can't keep making YouTube videos about it. Otherwise, I'm gonna lose my mind. And at the end of the day, that's way more important for myself to not get stuck doing something I don't want to do, because that's, you know, that's why I don't want to be working at my job for the rest of my life, because I know that's not what I want to do. I'd love to actually do YouTube as my career, because that's always been the dream. It's always been the actual, if I were to have one true lifetime goal, it was always to be a YouTuber. It's always been my dream, so I'm gonna be doing what I can to hit that, even if it means completely restarting my progress that I've spent an entire year building up. So be it. I'll figure it out like I did before. If it takes another year to get back all the subs and stuff that I may lose, then so be it. Yeah, I'm definitely going to. That's gonna be for sure, because I know a lot of my subs come from YouTube Shorts, and eventually if there's no more YouTube Shorts of For Honor, then a lot of people are gonna be unsubbing, which is understandable. You sub for a reason, and if that reason isn't there, then by all means, peace out. Never gonna hold it against you guys. I'm not gonna force you guys to sub. Sub for a reason. I just hope those of you that are subbed do stay. Obviously, I want that, but if you ain't enjoying it, don't stay. That's just, there's no reason to. I just think you guys will enjoy this kind of stuff. Just to, especially if you guys are all For Honor players, like take a detox from the content. Just listen to this stuff every once in a while just to chill, take your mind off of it. Don't be so stressed all the time. That game's so stressful, and it definitely is damn near impossible to truly relax on it. Or even watching the content, like even just watching it stuff is stressful. So just relax, just come here to chill. Or put this stuff before you go to sleep and just let me ramble on until you pass out. I would not be opposed to that at all. I would not mind at all. Also undecided if I should do subtitles. Some of them can make the editing take a lot longer, but it might, you know, might look nicer, so I don't know if I should continue to do it or not. I'm gonna leave it off for a couple videos, and then maybe I'll put it back on for a couple more or something. I don't know. Or I guess another thing is I'd like to know is if any of you watch this and you don't like this kind of content, what about it don't you like? I'm kind of curious on why or what anyone could possibly dislike about this style of content, but I'm still curious. Does it feel, I don't know. Let me know, I guess. Ultimately, this is what I like doing right now, so this is what I'm going to do. So, too bad, I guess. Plus, it'll be easier to maintain my opinions on having a chill and non-toxic community, because goddamn is the For Honor community unbearable. Sometimes some content creators, I don't even understand why they want to be toxic, unless that's just their actual personality, then yikes. But it's a game that really needs new players to thrive, and some people just love promoting or being a face of just asinine behavior, and I would never stand by that. I would not want to pride myself in being insufferable. I would like to just know that I'm a decent human being, and then I set an example for the people that even those specific creators complain about the toxic community, and then they're the biggest face of it. It's wild. Makes no sense to me. I also just gotta shut up about that whole game as a whole and actually make sure I stay talking about a specific thing. Because some people that watch these videos, if they've never played For Honor, never heard of it, never been in the community, they're not gonna know what I'm talking about. So I'm gonna have to kind of be careful about that. I have to start thinking like a starting YouTuber again, and not like I've already kind of made it. I haven't necessarily made it, but in terms of the For Honor community, I would say I made it enough. But I have to start thinking like in the sense of not having like the people or the videos not having an audience. That's what I was trying to find. I gotta remember that with these kind of videos, I don't have an audience, because my audience is built around For Honor, so I gotta remember that it's built around For Honor, which that could, you know, take a bit. It could be a little bit of a pain in the ass to redo all that shit, but I know I gotta, because I'm not gonna be able to grow unless I start locking in that aspect. Gotta rewrite myself. Another idea I've been having recently is almost like a song of the day, or a quote of the day might be better. Because if some of you may know, I love music. Pretty much every single one of my videos of For Honor has had a rap song instrumental in the background, and I always sing in my streams, or even in my videos more recently. Sometimes I just be singing along. So I thought of doing almost like a quote of the day, or finding a specific line from a song and building my video off that. Because some songs that I'd be listening to have some really good messages, and I would love to expand on those ideas. Because I'm someone that definitely takes my personality or how I'm gonna go about my life off of a song. My vibe is entirely defined by the songs I'm listening to in the moment. So I thought I might you know, that's another passion of mine is music, so might as well combine the two. I can't do anything like music content related. I don't have enough editing skills to make enjoyable content in that sense, but I could definitely do something when it comes to having a song related or music related quote or something. I almost wish music wasn't so strict on copyright, because I would love to do stuff with music, or in my streams have it as like louder background music, and it only helps the artist. As long as someone's not just blatantly playing music on a stream for people to listen to for free, then all it would do is benefit whoever is like watching the stream, because they're gonna get exposed to music that they probably wouldn't have before. So that stuff just never made sense to me. What do I know though? I'm not a greedy capitalist, but that's kind of what I'm thinking for, you know, this whole video and stuff. It's very evident that I have serious ADHD, because I bounce around topics like a fucking ping pong ball, which we ball. I'm not sure if this is cool. Do we enjoy this? Do we like not having a single thing at hand and it's all over the place? I fucking doubt it. I really doubt that the algorithm really loves that, which I gotta go through and change my tags and stuff. It's gonna be quite a pain resetting all this stuff. I'll figure it out though. In another life, I surely was. I don't think I have much more to necessarily add today, so I think I'm probably gonna call it on this video. I'm actually gonna try to go for daily stuff with this. It might just be more journaling or random stuff. It's gonna be kind of difficult. I'm not sure how I'm gonna necessarily do it. Eventually I might run out of stuff, so might just have to almost like vlog, where I might get to a point where, oh man, I might get to a point where I have nothing specific to talk about, so I might just talk about my day, like how it was, how I'm feeling. That might be something worth, maybe. I don't know. I will figure it out. As always, you know, like the video, subscribe if you're interested in this stuff. Again, to all you old For Honor guys, sorry. I know this isn't what you wanted, but at the end of the day, I gotta do it for me. I'm the one that's gotta do this for the rest of my life if I get there at some point, so might as well make the right decision and do what makes me happy. I hope you guys understand. I'm sure you do. I'm sure all of you are chill people. If you're like me, you're all probably pretty chill and laid back. But yeah, I got nothing more to add, so thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.